Hello and morning. It's another Monday, and this is Leadership on Monday. You know who I am, your anchor Olatunji Shobodu. And this morning, I want to share very briefly with you on what I have called Who's Leading Who? Who is leading who? And you should ask that question, you should direct that question to yourself. Who is leading who? If you are a leader, who is leading who? Are you the one leading, or you're actually being led, even though you are the de facto leader? And if you are the follower, are you the one leading invariably, or are you following? It's somebody leading you. Is your leader leading you? And why do I want to talk about this? I'll share with you something I was reflecting on earlier today, and while thinking of the subject of office politics. By the way, I have another channel on office politics, and I just recalled what many people would say about people who play the game based on psychophancy and eye service. All right. And, well, they believe that those people tend to win. And I must admit that at times those strategies work for certain people. They work in certain environments, even though they are not sustainable, strategies or effective strategies. And I wouldn't encourage anyone to employ those strategies. There are smarter ways to win that game. But the fact remains that those politics work for certain people, and they work for certain people because they work with certain leaders. And it struck me that on a good day, a true leader will not be swayed by sycophants. They will not be swayed by members of their team who play the eye service card. On a good day, true leaders will rise above those strategies, those manifest, you know, but weak, very weak, and distasteful character attributes on a good day. But not all leaders are true leaders. Not all leaders are good leaders. As there are good leaders, there are weak leaders, there are bad leaders. And therefore, it occurred to me that if a leader is being influenced by sycophants or members of their team playing the eye service card, the truth is that the leader has lost it. He has lost control of the team, and he is now being influenced, albeit negatively, when he should be influencing his team members positively. Eye service, sycophancy, they succeed with leaders because they end up impressing leaders, deceiving those leaders. All right. They get those leaders to celebrate these guys as though they were performers, as though they were adding value, all right, to the system, whereas they are not. That means the leaders have been deceived, the leaders have been influenced and are being influenced, and the leaders are favoring them, as it were. And many times you would find that these guys, or ladies as the case may be, would be the one calling the shots in the team based on their influence. So you would ask, who is leading who? The sycophants, the eye service guys, they may well be the ones leading the leader. when it should be the other way around. So what are we saying? You may be sitting there as the leader, you may be sitting there as the head of your team, but you may not be the one leading. And guess who may be the ones leading? The ones who are influencing you. Unfortunately, not positively, but negatively. When people, members of your team, play the sycophancy and the eye service card, they are playing deceit. All right? They are not adding value. They are pretenders in the team. And they should not be the ones influencing a leader. A smart leader would very quickly spot them. And when you do spot them, you try to get them off, that destructive strategic path, all right, onto a constructive one. And if you can't, I would advise you get rid of them from your team. That's what I thought to share with you today on Leadership on Monday. And I hope that will help you to sit up as a leader, to beware of those who play these funny cards, and to rise up and show yourself to be a true leader, all right, and not a fake one who can easily be influenced by sycophants and the eye service players. And if you are a follower, please don't play sycophancy. Please don't play the eye service card. Be true to yourself. Be authentic. There are smarter ways of impressing your leader and indeed of developing into a good leader, credible leader yourself. Certainly those who play sycophants, who play eye service, they can't grow to become good leaders. Why? They are already influencing the weak leader. And so who are they gaining from? Who are they going to gain from when they are the ones calling the shot? When they should, all right, be receiving dictates from their own leader. So beware, and hope you'll be mindful of that going forward. And I want to encourage you to do leadership right. Once again this week, do leadership right. Olatunji Shobodu remains my name, and this is Leadership on Monday. We've been speaking on the subject of who's leading who. Join me on Thursday. On Thursday, I'll be speaking also on leadership in 30 minutes. And you guessed it, it promised to be interesting. And here you learn leadership based on truth. Leadership that you can bank on in practice to deliver on the true mandate of leaders. Leadership on Monday is today. See you then. God bless you, and bye-bye.